Hi everyone, I just want to come and show you another quick Stampin' Up haul. So obviously this is not my full-time job, but it is my business. So all the customers that shop with me enables me to earn a small amount of money, which I then am putting back into my business by buying product, which I can then show, everybody else, because I understand that it's not always possible to get a good idea from the pictures in the catalogue, although Stampin' Up do have great imagery in all their catalogues. So I'm just going to quickly go over some of the basics. So I bought myself a smoky slate stamp pad because I tend to use Memento Tuxedo Black an awful lot, but with Christmas coming up I am wanting to kind of steer away from the traditional red and greens, and I'm probably going to be using blues and silvers and greys, so I got a smoky slate ink pad. We now have Melon Mambo stamping blends, and you now buy these as a combination pack. You used to be able to buy a light and a dark separately, but now you buy the both of them. So these come as a pair, light and dark. So as that's a new colour and I didn't have it, I've bought those. I've bought some silver embossing powder because, as I say, going forward towards Christmas, I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing some heat embossing, which I don't think I've ever done on my YouTube channel at all in all the 6 years. So I got some silver embossing powder and I bought a Versamark ink pad. This stays wetter longer for you to be able to get the powder on it and then heat set it. So I got that. And then I bought some bundles, which is not something that I've been doing, but I have done a couple of times recently. I know I have a ScanNCut, but sometimes it's just nice to have a die that goes with a set. And I tend to buy the bundles when the dies are like stitched dies, because obviously I can stamp an image and I can scan it through my ScanNCut and I can get it to cut it out. But when there's dies that have the stitching effect, then they are the ones that I seem to have been going for. So I bought the So Sentimental stamp set, which is a cling stamp set. There's 11 stamps in it. So you've got I Can't Thank You Enough, Your Friendship is a Blessing, Wishing You Much Happiness Today and Always. You've got For You, you've got some kind of like little stars and circles and so on, and then you've got another little set here. You've got To From, you've got Hello Baby, Yummylicious, Sending Healing Hugs, and This Calls for Confetti. And the reason that I liked this was the variation of greetings. I love the fonts. But this one in particular, Wishing You Happiness Today and Always, could be birthday, could be anniversary, could be wedding. And I think that if you look at the size of the stamp, that's a really good size to go on the front of a card. And then you could add a couple of, die cut flowers and you've got a simple but beautiful card. But this set has a set of dies that go with it. So this is So Sentimental. The dies that go with it are called Stitched So Sweetly. And there are 10 dies in this pack. And these are scalloped and stitched, and you get 6 rectangles. And then you get these other shapes, and these will fit beautifully over the stamped images, and again stitched and shaped. So that's why I decided to buy this bundle. Now, just in case you don't know, I'll just explain to you about the bundles. So the stamp set is on page 74. Let me just move these out of the way. So 74 of the catalogue, and it has its own product number, 151691. But the dies that go with this set are on page 179 of the catalogue, and they're here at the top, Stitched So Sweetly dies, and they have their own number, 151690. So the dies are £30 and the stamp set is 20, so that would be 50 if you put both of those items with their individual number in your basket. But this set comes as a bundle, and it has a bundle number. And if you use the bundle number, which gets you both the dies and the stamp set, you save 10%. And that's 153828, and it's £45. And you can see it says 10% off, and it says bundle. So if you put the dies in your basket with this individual number, and if you put the stamp set in your basket with the individual number, you'd not get the 10% off. You've got to use the bundle number, and that gets you the discount. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that for you. So that's one bundle. And then I've gone for the Poinsettia Petals. Now again, I could cut these with my ScanNCut. This is photopolymer, and this is it's a double. Let me just move everything out of the way. It's a double stamp set, and these are big stamps. So you get 18 stamps in this set. So you get May Magic and Wonder Bloom This Holiday, Warm Wishes From Our House to Yours, which I think is lovely, Thank You for Making This a Wonderful Season. And then you get three poinsettias. You get like a solid poinsettia. You get little berries and extras and leaves and things. So this is a big set. And the greetings on the front are a lot smaller than the actual size. So if you look at May the Magic and Wonder Bloom This Holiday, but you look at the actual size of the stamp itself, this is a lot bigger than this. Okay, so they've had to shrink the images down to get them on the front cover. And again, this has its own product number, 153475. And these are the poinsettia dies, which have their own number. But again, these are in the holiday catalogue. And there's a whole suite, which is absolutely beautiful. Here's the suite. It actually covers 3 pages of the holiday catalogue. So you've got samples here to give you ideas. There's paper. You've got the stamps. You've got some embellishments, ribbon, you've got some beautiful plush speciality paper, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And the colourway for this set, or this suite, is Real Red, Old Olive, Garden Green, Bumblebee and Soft Suede. But I'm going to be doing mine in totally different colours. And then you've got the stamp set. But if you have a look on page 16 of the holiday catalogue, you'll see that there's a bundle. So again, by buying the bundle, which gets you the Poinsettia Petals stamp set and the dies, you're going to save 10%, but you have to use the bundle number. So I kind of can't stress that enough. You can't just put the dies and the stamps into your basket and think you're going to save 10%. You've got to use the specific bundle number, and that goes for any bundle that Stampin' Up offer. Usually the bundles are a stamp set and dies, or a stamp set and punches, and they always, not every stamp set has a bundle, but when there is a bundle, it will be highlighted in any of the current catalogues. So in this case, the holiday catalogue, or as in the case of the So Sentimental, that's in the current annual catalogue. And as I say, there's a separate bundle number. So let me just show you these dies. Now, there are that many dies that I've had to put them on both sides of the card. So these dies not only cut, but they emboss. These elements are separate, they're individual. So if you just want to cut the big poinsettia flower out in card, or you want to stamp it and cut it out, you can use the outside. But if you want to emboss it as well, you've got the inner sections. So you've got the 3 big poinsettias, you've got 2 sizes of leaves, you've got 2 centers, and these excuse me, as I say, these all cut and emboss. And then on the other side you've got a solid outline, which is for like this shape here, and then you've got berries and leaves, and this cuts out this kind of ferny design here. And then you've got small individual poinsettias, and they're giving you like 2 of it, so you can cut multiples at the same time. So this all came on the one card, but once I started taking them all off and moving them around, I couldn't get them all back on. So I just put some of our stamping seal on the back, and I've just split them up just to make it easier for me. So that's the beautiful dies. Now, I'm just going to put that on one side for a minute, because as I say, these all cut out all the stamps and everything that's, you know, that's in here, but there's paper, and just wait till you see this speciality paper. I'll leave this board in, you might be able to see it better if I put it on the board. So this is the poinsettia speciality paper that goes with this suite. You can buy all these items on their own, you don't have to buy them as a suite or as a bundle. I'm just showing you what I got. Now this is vellum and white, but all the elements that you see here on the vellum in white are all flocked. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try and bring it up. The camera is probably not going to do it justice. So it's smooth vellum on one side, on the back, so you could colour from the back if you wanted to. I've even seen demonstrators colouring the flocking. But this is beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it. It's quite thick vellum, as is all our vellum, but the flocking is just amazing. And the dies, where are they? That are in the dies cut out some of these elements in the vellum. So like the leaves cut out, the berries there's a die for, they'll cut them out. You get 6 sheets in the pack, 12 by 12, so you get 2 of each design. So that's the leaves and the berries. Then you get the absolutely stunning poinsettias. And again, the dies will cut out these poinsettias if you want to. So that's the poinsettias. And then you get this kind of geometric pattern, which again is beautiful. So it's clear vellum, but everything that you see in white is flocking. I don't know if you can hear this. It's got a texture. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, if you buy the poinsettia stamps and dies from my Stampin' Up online shop in the month of October, I'm going to be giving you a free sampler pack. I'll send this in the post with your thank you card, and you've got to buy the bundle and you've got to use the October host code, which you'll find all over my website, and it's on the home page of my Stampin' Up shop as well. And I'm going to send you a piece of the vellum. It may not be this pattern, it will be one of the 3 designs. So you're going to get a piece of, let me move these out of the way. You're going to get a piece of 6x4 vellum. You're going to get a piece of 6x4 Balmy Blue glimmer card, because I just think this is lovely and I think it goes so well with this suite. I'm going to show you some cards in a minute, and you're going to get a piece of 6x4 of our silver foil. So just as a little extra thank you for me, everybody that shops with me every month gets a thank you card anyway. So if you buy the bundle and use the host code, as well as getting your thank you card, you're going to get these in a bundle from me. And if I earn enough host rewards in that month, you may be able to get a little bit of something extra free as well. So I'm just going to put that on one side for now. And I'm going to show you a couple of the cards I've already made. So I'm going to try and zoom in. So this is one of the cards. So this is just a plain Whisper White card. I've used Balmy Blue. I've embossed the card using the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder, which is part of the Peony suite, but I just thought it looked lovely. And then I've used a piece of the vellum. I've just cut this at about, I think it was about 3/4 of an inch, and I've stuck this on this way and this way, so it looks a little bit like a present. And then I've cut the layers of the poinsettia out with the dies from the glimmer card. And I've cut some of the berry elements from the dies from glimmer card and silver foil. So all the elements, the die cut elements that you see here, are just the dies. There's no stamping whatsoever. I've not even used the stamp set yet. So that's one card. And then another card to show it you in a completely different colourway. This again is Whisper White, but this is a top folding card. I've used Smoky Slate as a layer. I've put the beautiful poinsettia vellum over the top, and then I've cut the poinsettia out in our shimmery white card and layered it up. And again, I've cut the berries with the dies. I've cut the leaf in silver foil and the other berries in silver foil. I've stamped the Happy Holidays, which is from the stamp set. And then these two stitched die cuts are from the Stitch So Sweetly dies I showed you earlier that go with this bundle. So I have mixed a little bit there, but the only stamping I've done is just using the Happy Holidays here. All the other elements are just made using card and the dies. So there are two ideas for you. And I think that's about everything I got. So just to recap, if you buy the poinsettia stamp set and dies from my Stampin' Up shop in October, it's got to be in the month of October, doesn't matter whether it's the first or the last or any day in between, just in October. And when you buy them using the bundle product number, I will send you as an extra thank you one each of these 3 6x4 card stocks. And as I say, that's in addition to your thank you card that you'll get anyway. And then if I earn enough host rewards in October, you may get a little extra something as well. There will be a blog post about this, but I don't think the blog post is scheduled in until around about the first or second week in October. But I'm just giving you a sneak peek at a couple of the cards and just letting you know that if you buy the bundle in October, even if it's before the blog post goes live, as long as you use the bundle host code, you'll get the extra freebie from me. So I hope you like my little product haul, and please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. That way you'll not miss any future videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.